Hey, Kitty Kitty. There's one last thing I'd really like to ask you about. And what would that be? Are you absolutely sure that you haven't made contact with your dad since coming here? What? What do you mean by that? You know that there's a locker room on the dorm's second floor, right? I do, yes. Though the lockers there can only be opened with the owner's Electro ID, no? I used the emergency Electro ID. Ah, the one in the headmaster's room. And what did you find in those lockers? A notebook, and as far as I can tell, it could only belong to you. And what makes you think that? As I just said, only the locker's owners can get inside, no? And there's no way those lockers were assigned to us. After all, we only just recently gained access to that area. So I couldn't possibly have put anything in it. Anyway, why would I need to put a notebook in a locker? Well, yes, you're right about that. The author of the notebook refers to the headmaster as my father. Then, just maybe, those videos were the real thing, too. Videos? Negi, it seems everything's come together. I'll bet in the worst way possible. What do you mean? I'm going to the locker room now. I want to confirm what you told me with my own eyes. Then you should take the headmaster's Electro ID that way. Not necessary. If I'm right, my Electro ID should open that locker. After all, it's undoubtedly my locker. Your locker? If you watch this, you'll understand. The DVD? Emergency interviews? I found this in the hidden room after you left. I don't have time to explain my theory in detail, so watch that instead. When you do, I'm sure you'll realize what it means. For my notebook to have ended up in that locker without my knowledge. I'm not really sure I get it. But it sounds like there's some important information on this DVD. Oh. One more thing, Negi. Would you mind if I rambled at you for a bit? What about? To start from the end, I was unable to sort things out. Rather, I found myself growing less and less certain of things, including my own feelings. She's talking about her dad, isn't she? That's one question I'll never be able to answer. Not now and not ever. All because of the Puppet Master. But there's one thing that has made itself very clear. I can't let the Puppet Master go unpunished. I want nothing more than to defeat him, and I now have one more reason to do so. An intense flame has risen in Kitty Kitty's eyes, her determination to triumph over the Puppet Master. It's odd that I would come to feel this way after learning of the man's death. Had he been alive and well, living a happy life, I'm sure I wouldn't have even given it a second thought. So why then? Is it so hard for me to accept that that's not how it turned out? It's absurd. I don't understand it one bit. Her lips curved into a smile, and then she let out a small, sorrowful laugh. Well, that's enough chit-chat for now. There are still things left to be done. Yeah, there are. Never forget that there is only one truth. Whether it be just or whether it be unjust. Whether it be righteous or whether it be wicked. What do you mean? Even if the truth you find is wrought in despair, don't lose hope. Of course I won't. After all, my one redeeming quality is my optimism, right? That's right. Sorry to bore you with my silly rambling. Well, I'm gonna head out now. Until we meet again, at the final class trial. With her parting words, Kitty Kitty left the biolab. I guess I should get going too. I should be able to watch the DVD Kitty Kitty gave me in the AV room. Maybe the truth really is wrought in despair, like Kitty Kitty said. But no matter what happens, I won't give in. No matter how terrible the truth might be, there's not a chance in hell I'm letting it defeat me. We are gonna do this! We're gonna do this! We're gonna win! We're gonna... We're gonna do shit, man! I don't even know. Oh my goodness, like, my brain can't even wrap around just how much information is just being thrown at us. Just, ugh. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Hold on, before I look... I want to talk to Asahina. I don't want to be distracted. Beep, beep, beep. I want to see if she runs away from me too. Because so far, everybody has avoided me. Well, Sho is a different story, but... Asahina, if you avoid me. There you go, Asahina. I got a question for you. Everybody is terrified of Negi! I'm in a hurry! Huh? Before I could even think about stopping her, Asahina had bolted from the cafeteria. Asahina, why? Why are you running from me? What is going on? Alright, so she bolted too. So what does that mean, people? Fuck if I know. Oh. There's just so much, like, how much ammo do we even have? 17. 17 pieces. And there's still more to come. Wait, what is this? Share the same knowledge, but they do not share the same memory. Okay. What does that mean? Alright, AV room? Aha! Okay. Wee! Do 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 do. Okay. I'm scared as to what this DVD is gonna have. Here's the box. Have I never investigated an empty box? What is wrong with me? I should be able to watch that DVD here. Alright, let's give it a shot. Slid the DVD in. Okay. The video started playing, but the screen remained black. I stared at the dark screen. It was only a few seconds, I think. But to me, it felt extraordinarily long. Suddenly, and without warning, the video began. Mizono? I felt like I've been struck in the back of the head. It's been so long since I've seen Mizono's face. Let's begin the interview. I heard the voice of the man sitting in front of the camera. An adult man's voice. You'll have to forgive me. I'll be recording this interview. I'm not very good at multitasking. I'm not talented enough to conduct an interview and take notes at the same time. The man probably intended it as a joke, but Mizono's stern face didn't budge an inch. In a way, this recording is like a substitute for a written contract. It's not that we don't trust you, it's just a precaution, so please don't let it bother you. Well then, I'll get straight to the point. You could very well end up spending the rest of your life here inside this academy. Do I have your consent? Do you have my consent? There was a clear look of uncertainty on Mizono's face. And why wouldn't there be? There was no way she would agree to spend her whole life here. Yes. What? Thank you, and I'm sorry. Thank you, and I'm sorry. I promise to do everything in my power to take care of you. On my name as the Academy headmaster. Video ended there. Wait, was that it? Or is there more? Well, I could say the same thing about everything that's happened up to this point. This more than anything. Makes absolutely no sense! I mean, Mizono wanted out of here so badly. She wanted so badly to reunite with her friends and take on her dream. That she threw me under the bus. Then why would she agree to spend her whole life here? The next thing I knew, an unexpected flash of light filled my vision. The video I thought was over had resumed playing. Half reflectively, I turned back towards the screen. Are we going to go through every one? And what I saw there threw me into even deeper confusion. What? It was me! I was beyond a shadow of a doubt looking at myself. Before we begin, Negi, you should know that I will be recording the contents of this interview. I understand. I was sitting face to face with the headmaster? He was talking to me. But the me watching it all take place had no memory of it happening. Never mind the interview, I had no memory of having ever even met the headmaster, and yet... Well then, I'll get straight to the point. Negi, you could very well end up spending the rest of your life here inside this academy. Do I have your consent? Yes. No way. I said yes? I'm sorry to have to put you through this. What other choice do we have? As long as you're inside the academy, I will do everything in my power to protect you. As the headmaster, I give you my word. Video cut out for a second time, and the cycle repeated over and over again. Tagami. Fukawa. Asahina, and everyone else. Each and every one of them agreed to a life sealed up inside the school. Even Kirigiri? There was a recording of her interview too. She really did meet him. The headmaster, her dad. And she responded just as everyone else had when he asked a question. She agreed to spend her whole life here. Just as Kirigiri's interview looked like it was about to end. The power to the monitor suddenly cut out. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player too. Naturally, the video stopped playing. What the... Why did... Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appear to be experiencing technical difficulties. Huh? Technical difficulties now, of all times? Technical difficulties are never late, nor are they early. They occur precisely when they mean to. It's almost like magic. That's not an accident, that's sabotage. Although, it wouldn't make a difference either way, it would just be more of the same. The headmaster asking the same question and everyone giving the same answer. Without realizing it, I let out a heavy sigh, and when I did, a certain conversation replayed itself in the back of my mind. Right after I woke up, I realized something didn't quite feel right inside me. Thinking back on it now, I had already lost my memories then. I had forgotten the reason I came to this academy and my high school ability. But why? How could you just forget? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to believe so convenient a development could be mere coincidence. Convenient. A convenient development for the Puppet Master. Then all this... Did I forget too? What about the others? Have they forgotten too? Or... Oh... No. I just realized, like, we basically completed this entire thing, like, during the nighttime phase. And I'm just like... I would be dying. I'd be like, I need sleep. Can we just, like, reconvene in an hour? Oh. For every beginning, there must come an end. And with every end comes a new beginning. The night is long that never finds a day, but the morning is black as pitch. Rainy days never stay, and I hope you like droughts. Yeah, every end brings with it a new beginning. For that reason we shall meet again. After all, what is an end but just another beginning? Let us begin. Let us begin the class trial that will put the end to everything. See you at the usual spot. Oh, it's starting. It's beginning. The class trial is about to begin. The final class trial, where we put all our lives on the line. The final class trial where hope will clash with despair. All I can do is give it my best. Here it goes. This is where it all ends. Oh. I'm just gonna jump right into it. No bullshitting around. I guess I'm the first one here. You got here quick, Nagi. You look like you're ready to go. Or something like that. What about everyone else? Any idea where they are? Don't worry, they'll be here soon. She was exactly right. Togami! Togami? As she said, one by one, they all gathered in the foyer. But every last one of them. Asahina? Hagakure? This is freaky. It was dead silent. And it wasn't just any normal silence. It was a silence born of distrust. The atmosphere in the room was like the day we arrived at this academy. Sorry to keep you waiting! My cool, hot, and sexy white knight is such a darling even when he's not talking. But have no fear, you can leave everything to me. Just be sure I gave these babies a little tune-up so I can rip Big Evil Bossman a new one. I thought you only killed manhunks. For my white knight's sake, I'll kill anything naughty bits be damned. So leave it to... Shoot! Where am I? Never mind. We all feel so let down. We're at a loss for words. The cast has all assembled, every last pitiful, downtrodden one of you. So let's get cracking. The final class trial, marinated in a pitch-black sauce of unparalleled despair, climbed to the max. Yes, Les, only this time we're doing things fairly. This time, I don't need your slander. If there was fairness world championship, I'll take the gold, no doubt about it. I always hit above the belt. I'll win this thing fair and square. I'll prove it to all you viewers. The despair is stronger than hope. Enough of your performances, just start already. You got it, homie. Let's get this show on the road. I'll be waiting downstairs. So no running. Monokuma vanished, leaving nothing but his usual cackle behind. Very well. I'll put an end to this, and soon. Togami stepped forward and boarded the elevator. Soon after, the others followed suit. Okay. I'm so confused. Everyone avoiding making eye contact, and nobody said anything as they disappeared into the elevator. Everyone's acting strange, don't you think? It's like they're all suspicious of each other. And you look like you know why. Probably, yeah. But we can save that conversation for later. During the class trial. Alright, I'm prepared. Prepared to win? Absolutely. I'm glad to hear you say it. And then Kirigiri 2 boarded the elevator. I stepped forward. I faced the elevator and I moved toward it, muttering, "It all ends here," under my breath. I was strangely unafraid. The trembling, the nervousness had run off somewhere, and with a sure step, I boarded the elevator. It started to move, sinking straight down. Deeper, deeper. Deeper and deeper and even deeper. Deeper, 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 deeper. It sank. I brought my eyelids down over my eyes. The sound faded away, and I stood just like that, waiting for the door to open. After some time, I felt the elevator come to a stop, and I slowly reopened my eyes. This is the final courtroom? What do you think? The decor is pretty great, ain't it? It's the perfect stage on which to decide your fate. You finally made it to the last level. Here comes the long-awaited final boss. Since I'll be participating this time, I like to make use of this empty 16th seat. That being said, let's rock. Oh, okay. Okay. Alrighty, so what skill can I... Alright. I want to take that. The decrease in that. So what is this? Reduce the rate at which the concentration grade depletes. Increase the rate at which the concentration grade recovers. Increase the damage dealt when you obliterate an assertion. Double the number of bullets reloaded with one button press. Okay, that's gonna come in handy. I don't know, they're all really good. You know, I might just try it and just stick with what I got. So anybody want some presents? I mean, I still got some presents. I mean, I got some coffee, got some tea, got some biscuits. Get some, I don't have any of that. Oh, I got the Magnificurry or the ration and sunflower seeds, you know. Like, yeah. A fair ring. Ugh. Like, I got stuff. Like, anybody want them? Luxter? Unluxter? Yeah, good, I don't know. Alright. I'm just doing this for myself. Just going over what evidence, evidence I got. As a result of severe damage caused by an explosion, post-mortem, the deceased suffered a single knife wound, a sign of trauma visible. Additionally, there are numerous wounds visible in multiple locations. They did be rooms. So we checked everything. Monokuma. Final sheet was in the biology lab. According to a report. Oh. Not a single wound on Makuto's body. She didn't have any scars. It's not returned, but a group. Gift box found in the headmaster contained a skeleton. So, ruled out number 1, Puppet Master isn't the headmaster. This photograph. Found in the locker room. What does this have to do? Hagakure. Despair. I wish we could see that better. Despair are among us. That's why we were left alive. There are 2 of them. Despair are among us. There are 2 of them. So there are 2 despair. Well, I guess in the theory, it's like it's gonna be both the puppet both the Puppet Master and Makuto. Each body in the unit, the lab is fixed with 2 lights. Blue for turns on when the body's in use. Wait, including Makuto's, there are 9 storage. Photo of everyone wearing matching uniforms. Makuto is present, but Negi is not. Does this mean everyone else is working together? I don't understand why this piece of evidence is relevant. Fukawa and Joshua share the same knowledge, but they do not share the same memory. So, like, I guess in a way that's, like, another piece of, like, information to kind of, like, throw in there, like, oh, see, like, maybe Jenna Schneider killed somebody. Like, not in her fashionable way, but, like, is the killer. I don't know. Kitty Kitty says the wounds on Makuto's stomach and back of her head were most likely inflicted post-mortem. So Makuto was already dead. And then they did those wounds to make it seem like she was murdered. Recordings of everyone being interviewed by the headmaster. Negi has no memory of participating. However, Monokuma interfered. I don't know, man. Like, all this evidence is just so... I don't know. All this evidence is so crazy and so spread out that, I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so what can I piece together? So it seems like the big distrust thing that's happening, especially with Negi. I don't know if everybody else reacts the same way. Like, if Asahina is untrusting of, like, Hagakure, or Hagakure is untrusting. Well, Togami's obvious, and Fukawa is half and half, obviously. But it seems like the only two people that seem to, like, keep themselves together is, obviously, Negi, us, and Kirigiri. Thing is, also the whole thing of, like, the video surveillance room looking like a cockpit, I'm just like, this entire Coliseum is a spaceship, and we're gonna be launched into space. Maybe that's how the headmaster turned into a skeleton, just like the opening cinematic that was played forever ago. Just like, he got shot up in a rocket and turned into a skeleton. I don't even know. All I know is that this is gonna be such an intense trial, and I'm terrified. So on that note, I am sorry, folks, but I'm taking a break. But it's not gonna matter to you guys because I'm gonna be taking a short break and then continuing this. So you're gonna see, like, the next video anyway. So I am terrified. I just don't know. This is something it's like I'm gonna have to, like, read through and, like, how do these pieces all fit together? And where do we go? I guess a lot of it will be revealed during the trial, but I don't know. So, alrighty guys, so I'm done rambling for tonight. Yeah. This trial's gonna be insane. I'm terrified, I'm excited, and I can't wait. So, yeah. Hold on to your butts, guys, because I have a feeling this is gonna be a bumpy ride.